You could read the title, you could look at the thumbnail. We're going to be discussing the PC specs of FC26, if it's going to be optimized. But before we dive into that, there's literally 99.6% of you guys that don't subscribe to this channel. What are you doing? Subscribe now. Get up to date with all the PC FC26 news. What are you doing? I'm going to split up this video up into two sections. The first section is obviously the system requirements regarding the specs, whether if it's changed, whether if it's different from previous years, and the second part is whether or not EA have finally fixed the PC side of things when it comes to optimization. So let's jump straight into it. If you're not aware already, FC26 has been announced, and there's been obviously a lot of speculation with regards to how they're essentially marketing this game. EA have basically came out and said, we are listening to the fans, we are listening to you guys, the community, and it's got me thinking there's a potential possibility that they might be listening to the PC community some way, shape, or form. I always say this every single year. I'm hoping EA finally listen to us because it's been dreadful over the last 3 years on PC. After December, my PC decides to turn into a jet engine and I can't bloody play the game. But enough jibber jabber. You guys wanted to know the system requirements? Here are the minimum specifications on screen. We have an OS of Windows 10 or 11, processor AMD 5 1600 or Intel i5, or we have an Intel Core i5 6600K. 8GB RAM, graphics card, we have an AMD RX 570 or a 1050 Ti from the Nvidia. DirectX version is 12, network bandwidth is broadband internet connection, storage availability has to be 100, sound card a DirectX 12 compatible, video card or equivalent feature level 12. Now, I'll be honest, from what I've just seen, I've seen no changes from previous years. It's literally the same specs. But if you guys are once again questioning and wondering if FC26 is going to run on your computer or laptop, please comment them down below. I am going to reply to every single question and comment. And yeah, moving on to the recommended, it's an OS of Windows 10 and 11. Once again, processor is an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X or an Intel i7 with 6700. That's actually very low from a PC optimization standpoint. I'm hoping obviously EA fixed the optimization side of things. Those processors are pretty outdated, I'd say, and can struggle, especially this day and age. Moving on to the RAM, we have the 12 gig RAM. Graphics card, we have an AMD 5600 XT or Nvidia GTX 1660. DirectX 12, network is the same, storage is the same, and sound card is the same. So yeah, that's basically minimum and recommended specs for FC26. Once again, comment down below if you guys are if you're thinking of getting PC FC26 and whether your PC will run it, whether your laptop will run it. But moving back to the graphics cards, it's been almost, I think, 5 years, maybe 6, since these graphics cards have potentially come out. We're on the 5000 series, which is bonkers to think that. And it's just putting it to perspective that EA are so far behind with PC itself. It's quite concerning. I feel like they need to really update the system requirements from a transparency standpoint because it's the same specs that I've been seeing for the last 3 years, which is crazy to me that EA still haven't fixed or sorted out any of these. Every single December, once the biggest title update happens with PC, it just turns into a jet engine. The first 3 or so months, it felt like a flipping fever dream of a new game, the gameplay, the feeling, just amazing. And then all of a sudden, crash bang, I can't even bloody load up the game, or my game just frequently crashes, lags. People with 4070s are struggling to run this game. It's actually bonkers. EA haven't fixed or sorted out this optimization issues, let alone anti-cheat, and it's getting frustrating. I was going to not purchase FC26 this year, but obviously I'm going to do it. It's just how it is. I'm going to get swept back in, play with my friends online against each other. You know how it goes, but it's the optimization worry that I still have and the concerns that I have for optimization. But from what I've seen and read online, on Twitter, Reddit, everything, everyone's got high hopes for this game, especially the fact that they've actually marketed the game that saying that we're listening to the community or we're trying to give back. I feel like this is more of the fact that EA themselves have been bringing out Battlefield 6 leaks for Battlefront 3, so like they're listening to the community, but are they really? Is optimization going to be really fixed? I don't know about that one. That's where I'm a bit sticky. That's where I'm going to be a bit hesitant on. Once again, this is the channel for all PC information, all news, all updates regarding optimization, settings,